Gina Mizell here with Connor Letourneau. We are still in Los Angeles, where on Saturday night, Oregon State lost its Pac-12 opener to USC 35-10. But we're going to start looking ahead already to this Colorado game. Oregon State goes back on the road to Boulder to face a Buffalo squad that has struggled in numbers as far as Pac-12 play is concerned, but coming off a crazy game against Cal, a 59-56 loss in double overtime. With the way this offense for Oregon State performed tonight against USC, can it keep up with a Colorado team that just scored a bundle of points against Cal?
Well, I think we're going to learn a lot in this Colorado game because right now, tonight a lot of the concerns people had about this offense were realized, and they really couldn't get anything going against a pretty quality secondary in USC. So now the question is, they're going against Colorado, which their secondary has struggled not just this year, but the past couple years. So can they hang points and hang numbers on a subpar secondary? That's the question now. We still don't know if Victor Bolden's going to be back. It seems like there's still a decent chance that he won't be back for that Colorado game. So that to me is the number one question for this team right now.
Yeah, when Victor Bolden hurt his pinky finger against San Diego State last week, Mike Riley originally said 10 to 14 days, so if it's on the short end of that, he theoretically could play against Colorado, but I guess we'll have to see how he progresses in practice, and we'll see if Ramel Dockery, who did practice on Thursday with a hip pointer but was held out of the game, we'll see if he can come back as well. Now, defensively for Oregon State, this obviously was the worst performance of the season so far against the Trojans, facing a good offense. Cody Kessler, these running backs got going against the Beavers when they kind of just wore down because they were on the field so much. But one of your probably most favorite players in the Pac-12, Nelson Spruce, has been great so far for the Buffaloes. What can the defense expect to see out of them offensively?
I mean, he's stellar. He's one of the best receivers in the Pac-12, arguably up there in the national rankings. He's picked up right where Paul Richardson left off at Colorado, sliding into that number one spot with ease, and he's going to be a real test. It was interesting tonight because Aguilar didn't really do much.
Yes.
He didn't really do anything, but they were still gashed in the air at times. So if they shut down Spruce on Saturday, they're going to need to make sure they're not hurt by the complementary pieces, which they were tonight.
Yeah.
But Colorado isn't talented in the way that USC is. They don't have the depth. So I think if they can stop Spruce, that they should be in good shape.
Yeah, obviously, again, Oregon State goes on the road. It's a 1 p.m. local kickoff, 2 p.m. in Colorado. But we'll have, of course, all your coverage leading up to that game. Tons of stories in the Oregonian, tons of stories on OregonLive.com. So for Connor Letourneau, I'm Gina Mizell. We'll catch you next time.